Hello guys, how you doing? I hope everything's okay. Well, today class is going to be the first part of this presentation, okay? Because this presentation is going to take us two classes, as you can see in our schedule, okay? In our syllabus. Well, you may remember that our last class was about the Catholic kings. That was our last regular classes in the university here in Seville. So today we want to retake this last lesson. As much of you has wasn't there, I try to make a little review about the Catholic monarchs. Okay. So, well, first of all, I want to ask you if you've ever heard this saying that the sun never sets on the Spanish Empire, because we're going to see the hegemony of this kingdom, okay, of the Spanish kingdom, how Spaniards control most part of the world, okay, around the seas. Well, you may remember Isabel and Fernando. Tanto monta monta tanto, if you remember our last classes, and how Castile and Aragon were united, but at the same time they remain with different laws and different language. So after the death of these both monarchs, they're going to be a territorial unity, a religious unity, well, and they will have an authoritarian monarchy. Okay, an authoritarian monarchy is more important than other things. Okay, because that means that the king will have a lot of power. Okay, not as in a absolute monarchy, but almost. Well, with the things that we have seen in our last class, I don't want to be that this video will be much longer. So, well, as like this is the surrender of Granada. Well, this is important for us to retake our class because this is the political marriages by the Catholic monarchs. Okay, so, well, we can see here how their different sons, especially daughters, was married with possible kings in different territories. If you remember this is the photograph that I was looking for. As you can see in this map, the principal objective of the Catholic monarch was isolate France. So they married his daughters with, well, the people from Germany, people from Italy, people from Portugal, and people from England. Okay, so after the death of Isabel and the death of Fernando, was especially after the death of Isabel, there was trouble because Fernando wasn't actually the king in Castile. He was the husband of the queen in Castile, but he wasn't the king. He had no rights over the crown. Okay, so well, the main daughter of the Isabel and Fernando, was Juana. Okay, Juana was called as Juana the Crazy, and she got married with Felipe Hermoso. Okay, she was declared mentally ill, so she couldn't reign. Um, they passed till what we can see here how Juana la Loca, Joana the Crazy, was closed in Tordesillas. That was a monastery in Portugal. Okay. Well, this is the really important part for today. And we're going to start with the daughter, with the son of that daughter, Charles the First. Okay, who's going to be the grandson of the Catholic monarchs. So after their grandfather and their grandmother died, he became the king of Spain. Okay, And 4 years later, after the his other grandfather died, he became the German emperor. So he accumulated a huge ignorance. I will not play all these YouTube links that I upload in this PowerPoint because we don't have time, okay? But these kind of videos will really help you to understand the situation. Sorry, my phone is no, thank you. Sorry. Well, no, thank you. Uh, well, as I told you, Charles the First or Charles the Five in Germany, we usually call Charles the Five. Okay, is going to narrate our vast empire, uh, as we can see here. Okay, from his maternal grandmother Isabel of Castile, he will inaugurate Castile, Navarra, and all the new territories. That's a really huge important stuff in Africa and in America. From his grandmaternal, from his maternal grandfather Fernando Catolico, the Catholic Ferdinand, he will inaugurate Aragon and all the territories in the south of Italy. From his paternal grandmother, Maria of Borgoña, the Low Countries, that's more or less what today is Belgium um, and Netherlands, and from his paternal grandfather, territories in Austria, and the title of the German Emperor. Okay, so this is all the territories in Europe that he will inaugurate, that he will control. Okay, actually, he will get married with the princess of Portugal. So that's another ally. This is another maps from that European ignorance. And well, this is just another well schedule of the genealogy of Charles I. As you may see, he is the son of Joanna the Crazy and Philip the Beautiful, who is the son of the emperor in German. He will have a lot of sister and one brother, Fernando. Fernando will be really important because when Charles the Fifth get tired of being an emperor, he will separate his inheritance between his son and his brother Fernando. We'll see that later. Well, Castile will be really important for him because Castile is where all the money from America comes to. So, in order to have an important policy in Europe, Castile will be really important for him. So, well, we'll see that he will have different conflicts inside the Spain countries and out of them. Okay, so in inside Spain, we'll have two different revolts: the Comuneros in Castile and the Germanists in Aragon. Basically, more or less, are the same. The situation was that he was seen as a foreigner because he didn't could speak Spanish. Okay, and people was afraid that he will take the money from Spain, from Castile, mm, to pay their business in Europe. Well, we have here the different revolts against uh, Charles I. Sorry, and well, he executed the leaders of the different revolts. Okay, in order to get the peace. So the Marquis was the great winner in both revolts, and well, the Cortes will be a submissive institution. Okay, well, uh, the outsides, the external conflicts will be three of them. Okay, against France, as you can imagine, there was the principal enemy because France was afraid of being isolated by the Spanish king and all these territories, the Turks and the Protestants, because as the Holy Roman Emperor, he must be the defensor of Christianity in Europe. Okay, so well, there is a picture of the Battle of Pavia against Francisco. Well, the confrontation with France. Okay, The principal stuff here is he was a personal rivalry with Francisco the First, who was the king in France. Okay, and also, well, France thought that they may have uh, rights over some territories like Navarra or Milan inside the territories of Charles V. So there was a different situation, different battles in these years. Okay. Also, there is a problem against the Turks. Um, the Turks have control in, well, what nowadays is Turkey, of course, but it was really recent. Okay, they tried to even get to German territories. Okay, like Vienna. Well, Vienna even besieged. Okay. Also, the other part the other scenario of these battles was the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, to control Tunis. Well, pirates over there. You maybe have heard about Barbarossa. There are some different videos for you in case you wanna, well, get more information about that. And well, the war in Germany was really important because of the reform of Luther's and German priests may see the opportunity to increase their independence from the German emperor. Okay, well, the name of Protestant was because these German priests protested against this emperor. Okay, at the end of this war in Germany was the peace of Habsbourg. Okay, who gave the prince the right to impose their own religions on their territories. Okay, and after all these conflicts, Carlos was really tired and decided to abdicate and retire himself to a monastery in, well, near to Andalusia in Extremadura. Okay, they gave all the Spanish Empire to his son Philip II, and the German Empire with all the troubles to his brother Fernando. Okay, well, we're gonna end our class here. Well, I hope this will help you. Well, see you soon on Wednesday. Bye.